everybody, and welcome back to the Josh and Babe channel. So today's video is going to be doing a giant 15.5-pound boneless pork butt. Got it at Costco. We're going to be doing it on the pit barrel cooker. The pit barrel cooker has gained popularity year after year after year, really, for the price, for what it can do, for just the quality of food that is coming out of the pit barrel cooker. Really, you guys, check them out. It's 6 o'clock in the morning right now. This is going to be a fairly long cook. I'm thinking about 8 hours-ish. This video is dedicated to the people that think that the best pulled pork comes out of your crock pot. Maybe you put a little bit of liquid smoke in there. Maybe you put a little bit of root beer in there. I'm telling you, get yourself a Weber kettle, get yourself a pit barrel cooker, get yourself outside. It's fairly inexpensive, and the quality of food, especially when it comes to pulled pork and feeding a bunch of people, you will blow them away. This recipe, I've done it a bunch of times. It's very, very simple. You just get that bark on it real nice. We're gonna wrap it, we're gonna let it go, and it is gonna be just shred tender, so juicy. You probably, depending on what you like, you might not even need barbecue sauce with it. It is just a fantastic, fantastic, inexpensive recipe. So today, Babe is flying back down south. She's bringing 5 girlfriends with her. We're gonna have a big gathering. A lot of these girls have never even seen Los Angeles before. So I figure what better way to introduce them. We're gonna do a big pulled pork. We're gonna do a big, nice spread. Then we're gonna go out on town. We're gonna show them some of the sights. So come along with me, follow this simple recipe. I'll show you how it's done step by step. And you guys, get yourself a pit barrel cooker. All right. Let's go. Look at this pork butt. It's vacuum sealed, picked it up at Costco. You can see it's about 15.5 pounds. It looks fairly trimmed already. We're gonna take it out of the bag and we're gonna get this seasoned up. Okay, a little game plan change. Once I undid it from the vacuum seal, you can see just how much food 15.5 pounds is. Given the fact that we're gonna have 6 girls and a couple other people, I just don't think that I need to make all this much meat. So what I did was I put this one right here in a bag. I'm gonna freeze this, and we'll do that in another cook, another time. And I'm gonna just rub it down with some Leon Perrins. How do you say that? Worcestershire? Lee and Perrins? Right here, this stuff.
Worcestershire.
And then I'm gonna be rubbing it down with the Sheepdog Barbecue Sweet Smoke and Rub. Check them out, good little company out of California. And we're gonna get that ready. And instead of hanging this, although the pit barrel works great when it hangs, because of this little flap right here, I don't like that, and I don't want that to hang closer to the fire and get burnt quickly. So I'm gonna use the grate the entire time for this gigantic piece of meat. So let's get it rubbed up, seasoned up, and yeah, we'll get outside to the pit barrel. You could use this, you could use mustard, you could use nothing at all. It's all personal preference, but you do want to place a fairly liberal amount of rub on it, because this rub is what's going to help create that awesome bark, so that you have that bark when you pull it apart. You're going to have that awesome tenderness inside, but you're going to have that bark on the outside that's just going to give you that amazing flavor. That sit on the sink, come up to temp a little bit. Let's head outside. Let's get our pit barrel cooker set up. All right, following the instructions on the pit barrel website, we're going to be using the pit barrel small little chimney, some Kingsford, and some cherry wood in there. So let's get our pit barrel fired up and let's get this cook started. All right, we just dumped the charcoal in, following all the directions of the pit barrel cooker. And now I need to go inside, grab the pork butt. You want to keep this lid closed as much as possible. You don't want to have that open. I can tell you that rub and that binder smells amazing. I put my temperature probe in, the fattest, meatiest part. We're going to be doing this fat side down to protect the meat. As the heat comes up, I want to protect that top good meat right there. And let's do it. It's 7:50 a.m. We just put it on. You can see the pit barrel's running at 277. And now we just wait and chill. We'll see you guys back in a couple of hours, and maybe we'll spritz it. Exactly 1 hour in, And we're moving right along. I don't really want to open it up yet. Probably go another hour before we spritz. All right, we're at 1 hour and 45 minutes in. The pit barrel is running a little bit hotter than I would like, but let's open the lid and do a little spritz. I can hear that fat rendering down, dripping into the coals, just making it smell fantastic out here. Let's look at the coloring so far, 1 hour and 45 minutes in. And I'm just using a little bit of water. I would use apple juice, but Babe forgot to get apple juice at the store. And it's important to get that lid back on right away. All right, we'll see you back in about another hour and a half or so. Okay, so I had to go to the airport to get Babe and her friends, so I overcooked it a little bit. The internal right now is 185, and this is 5 hours on the pit barrel cooker. You could see it when I lifted it off the grate, it split apart and started to pull, but I'm gonna bring it in the house and I'm gonna wrap it with some butter, some type of apple juice or something that I find, brown sugar, and get it wrapped, and then I'm gonna put it back on and bring it up to 205, and then it'll be perfect to pull. All right, boys and girls, so we just pulled it off. Internal temperature 205. A little bit of a snafu since I had to go to the airport. Instead of pulling it and wrapping it at 165, I pulled it and wrapped it at like 185, 189. So a little bit more done, a little bit more bark than normal, but it still looks fantastic as you saw. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna wrap this in a towel. We're gonna leave it here on the sink, wrapped in a towel, wrapped in the foil, wrapped in the pan. We want all those juices to collect back in it. Phenomenally juicy. It's gonna be epic. But the key is let that thing rest in that towel at least an hour. I usually go like an hour and a half. It's 250. So what do we start? 750, 850, 950, 1050, 1150, 1250, 150, 250. 7 hour cook. Let this rest 2 more hours. 9 hours total. It's gonna be epic. Hawaiian rolls, barbecue sauce, a little bit of pickle, onion. I don't know. Maybe tonight we'll take that pulled pork, throw it on the Blackstone with some drunken nachos, cheese, chips, pulled pork, sour cream, guacamole, salsa. A lot you can do with it. Okay, this needs to rest. Come on back. We'll show you what it looks like being pulled apart out with all that butter, the Martinellis, all that fun stuff.
But this pulled pork is amazing.
You love it? Mm-hmm. All right. I'm glad it turned out good. So from 7:50 a.m. until 4:50 p.m., this is what we got. The most amazing pulled pork ever. All right. Now that it's all done, I'm going to try and wrangle all these girls in to try the pulled pork. Babe, you have not filmed the video with me all day.
No, I've been busy.
It's been girl madness here.
Yeah.
My poor little David has just been overwhelmed by women. Is it good, babe?
It's so good.
Even though
I think it's one of the better ones we've had.
Even though it was a little bit overcooked because I had to get you at the airport.
Overcooked. It's
You like it?
fantastic. Yeah, you did
All right,
good.
we'll see what the girls say when they try
great.
it, and then we'll end the video. Hi.
Hey.
It's a girls' weekend.
It is a girls' weekend.
I'm not a girl though.
I love your pork.
Okay, back to you.
I love your big meat.
Okay.
I love your meat, babe. Your meat is so good.
Your meat is so good. You made it really tender.
Oh boy. Can you get us views?
Yeah, baby. That meat is fantastic. So good.
But are you lying? People on YouTube can tell if you're lying.
So good.
So do we need to just bite into this madness?
Put that meat in your mouth. Take it as it comes.
Okay, ready? Okay, go.
This pulled pork. Oh.
It's amazing.
That's gonna be the start of the video. 3 girls going, oh. And they're gonna be like, what? What did I just click on? Oh, you just clicked on this, boys and girls. Would you give it an 8 out of 10?
Oh my gosh, yes. A 10.
Okay, perfect. You can be in the video then.
Can I cuss on this?